Hey yo everybody, Prodigious Charles here, and in this video, we'll be wrapping up the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 analysis series. Now I know the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 hype well and truly dead, so I want to sincerely thank all the subscribers and viewers out there for giving my videos a watch and keeping the series alive. This series actually started as a request and kind of grew to be a bit more than that, so if you'd ever like me to cover something, let me know. If you enjoyed the series so far, or my content in general, be sure to take a second to hit the subscribe button to be informed about my future videos. Now, without further ado, let's begin! This night begins with a phone guy recording, again, fishy phone dude, sharing something that adds a little, well, rather a lot of context to what I've been saying throughout the series. In a nutshell, he tells employees that no one should be using the hidden rooms to take breaks, hide, congregate, or bring customers to, but instead is, for the storage of old equipment and the safety of employees. He also quickly mentions that the Spring Bonnie animatronic has been moved, big indication there, and reminds the employees that it's not safe to wear. People, this is big. This is so big. It basically confirms that the tragedy involving the purple guy occurred at a sister location. Why? Because the Spring Bonnie suit mentioned in the recording would not have remained on site, and most certainly would not have been moved if there was a dead body bleeding or decomposing inside of it. In the nightmare phone call recording, the phone guy tells employees that the safe rooms get sealed at most locations, including this one. This further confirms that there was more than one location, but most importantly, it gives a bit more weight behind the idea that the Golden Freddy incident occurred at the pizzeria in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now throughout the series, I've said a lot in regards to Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3, but what does this all mean for Five Nights at Freddy's 1? Try to recall the phone calls from that game. Remember how everyone thought how fishy they were? Well, now all of that is confirmed. Yes, the animatronics do harm employees. Yes, the animatronics are actually possessed. There's no way they need to be put into a free roaming mode. And yes, there were guards before the phone guy and Mike Schmidt, and they were all killed by the animatronics. We don't need to rely on speculation and the fact that paranormal factors are at hand here anymore. We now know that the spirits of the dead children caused this, and we know from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that the children died because of the purple guy. But despite all of this, there's still so much to learn and so much to explain. Like, what's the deal with Shadow Bonnie? How do the newspaper clippings from all the games play a part in the explanations I've given and the explanations of others? How can all this knowledge be applied to theories or other videos to explain a little bit more about the Five Nights at Freddy's universe? Is Five Nights at Freddy's 3 the final game in the series? Who knows? All we do know for sure is that Scott Cawthon has provided gamers with one of the most intriguing and enjoyable games of all time. And not because of the gameplay, but because of the story behind the gameplay. He's put us in the shoes of a modern-day detective, and given us a huge puzzle that, after 3 installments, still remains unsolved for the most part. The series has become somewhat of an emotional rollercoaster for a lot of people, and I hope that you lovely people out there can notice and appreciate that. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed this video series. Again, if you like content like this, remember to hit like and subscribe. I'm sure I'll see you again for future videos. See ya!